Okay, hey guys, seriously though, I mean, y'all know what this moment is, right? You guys are 6-0 on the ballot, they're 6-0 on the ballot. Y'all know what this immovable object and unstoppable force is going to be like. So, Jacob, for you, I mean, what's it like?
Yeah, I would say for me it's just exciting time to be a Bear, exciting time to be part of this program, and all our focus is on this game, and we're going to go up there and give it our best shot.
Josh, same man. I mean, you know what they've been for. You know they are a bad man. So, how bad can the Bears be?
I mean, look, this is the game that you dreamed about every day when you were a kid. Like, it's the game where it's like, okay, now it's time to make something happen. At the end of the day, it's another football game. We got to go out there and execute just like any other day.
Jake, when you were injured last year, did you have any doubt that you'd get back to this point where you have this consecutive, streak of how many yards you're throwing, how great the season's been having?
Honestly, it was a long road to get back. There's a couple setbacks, but deep down I knew I'd be able to get through it and have a lot of great resources here and in Kansas City too that kind of helped me through the process. And then kind of once we got to the summer and I realized I was going to be ready to go, I had a lot of confidence in myself.
Do you ever look at the quarterback that's on the other side of you? Because that's a guy that you're competing with for the Heisman of the FCS in a way. Just do you ever look at it that way?
I mean, kind of every game, it's like how our offense is set up. If I can execute and perform better than their quarterback, we have a good shot to win. But this game, obviously, it means a little bit more all the way around. So I think it's going to be a really good battle. He's done a really good job. A lot of yards, a lot of touchdowns, no turnovers. I feel like I've done a good job, so it's going to be a fun one.
Darion, you kind of have to go out and help him get that and slowing this guy down. Just what do you see in this offense so far, and trying to slow down the body?
I mean, first and foremost, they're a well-balanced team. I mean, you look at it, you can tell the pedigree when you watch the tape. They're going to run the ball well. They're going to try and get you out your looks. They're a good team, and we're looking forward to playing them.
We talked a little bit, when you want to know every week is what Coach was saying. But not look and see if your teammates aren't getting too hyped or too excited about this game. You'll try to keep them level head, one play at a time,
Of course.
one series at a time. You try to follow that emotion from the rest of your teammates.
100%. I mean, Coach Scott always tells us, don't get too high and don't get too low. Just kind of ride in the middle of it and let it be a process-driven rather than results. When you look at the results, sometimes you can get a little bit ahead of yourself, and next thing you know, you tap yourself on the shoulder, as my mama would say. So you just got to stay right there in the middle, keep going one play at a time, and focus on your job at that point in time.
Jacob, are you having fun? This offense is putting up video game numbers most weeks now. You've got a pretty good poker face. It's kind of hard to tell, but in the moment when you're out there, are you having fun? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, having a lot of fun. Obviously, offense has been doing well, putting up points. There also is a lot of things to still work on, and I think that's what's been really good about our offense is we've stayed hungry, been able to go back and watch film every week and realize we can get better. We can take care of the ball better in the red zone and different things like that. But we've had a lot of fun. I think even in practice as an offense and as a unit, we've been enjoying practice together, having a lot of fun. Guys on the offensive line doing their chants. And I think that's important to keep this week. Just remembering we're still playing football, we're still playing a game, and this one just means a little bit more.
Jacob, Coach talked about how they're devoting every resource there is to making sure you guys know all their schemes, what they're going to throw at you from every side of the ball. Is there a chance, though, that you guys might be, quote, over-preparing, or can you never over-prepare this game?
I think it's a similar process that we've had the whole entire season. I don't know if there's not any more hours in the day, and those coaches are spending every second they can every week. I think it's just trying to be more detail-oriented throughout those hours, and it's really just the same process.
Jacob, some offenses key players work the ball every time. But it feels like every game you can't predict who's going to have the best game amongst your weapons, any of these guys. What does that do, knowing that when you look at across the field, the defense they're going to play against you, you could make the adjustment to a different player like that, give them a big game. Like, what is that like for you preparing, knowing go anyway?
Yeah, I think that's what makes our offense so dangerous. In the backfield, we have Jacardia and Jaden, and you don't know which one of those guys is going to make the play that week, and they're probably both going to make some plays. And then at wideout, we have 5 to 6 guys, including tight ends, that we can get the ball every week. And honestly, we don't necessarily know going into the game who's going to end up making those plays. we just call the play and see the coverage and deliver the ball to somebody.
You're usually going to throw it to Hunter Wood.
He'll get a couple targets. He'll make me look good.
Dan, going back to that game with Montana at the beginning of the season, what did you learn from the way that they attacked you guys, especially in the second half, going into this game, a similar kind of a run offense?
I mean, look, there's something that can be learned from every game, right? I mean, I don't want to get too much into the details just because, trade secrets have to stay trade secrets. But we've looked at every game, we've taken what we can, and at the end of the day, I think we're going to see the best product on defense going forward.
Jacob, I hate to ask during this week, but since we have you, and a lot of people look at your success this season and project like, oh, this guy can go be a starter at a Power 4 with how he's done. Well, what have your thoughts been in recent weeks? Because I know you not want to be here now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for me, it's just focusing on being a Bear right now and in the future. Haven't thought about really anything after this season, but I have told people that I want to be a Bear. But really just focusing on week by week and focusing on this game.